Hi guys, it's Keyshia Kayor, and this is episode 6 of All Things Keyshia Kayor. And today I have the culture icon, Miami's baddest, the Diamond Princess, my sister Trina. Let's welcome Trina, guys. Hey, baby, you look so
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for always supporting me.
Absolutely.
You've always been my ride or die from day one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get a lot of support from the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And from day one, you support me. You're in my wedding. Not only do you buy my products,
Yes.
I appreciate you so much, and I want to say thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. So let's get right into it. Are you as freaky as your lyrics, baby? Because them lyrics, honey, they is too much.
Sometimes,
Ooh.
you know, and being a wife, you
You're a
have
wife.
all the rights to be as freaky as you like.
Oh, that is true.
And spicy in the bedroom.
First of all, you done got married on us,
I
child,
did.
secretly.
I did.
So now that you're in this honeymoon phase,
Mm-hmm.
are you and your man just hunching around the house all day long?
We are.
Oh.
We are.
I definitely get that.
Yeah, we
I
are.
get that vibe. I get that you're super happy.
I am.
I am so
Internally
happy
happy.
for you.
Thank you.
It took a very long time, but guess what? Good things come to those who wait.
I truly believe that.
All right. Did you get a prenup?
I didn't.
Why not?
Because my husband brings all of his money to me. So
What?
I'm in charge. He can't spend a dime without my consent. Can't spend a dime for nothing unless it goes through me.
That's
that
what
phone
I'm talking
go to ringing
about.
up, that thing go to, I see everything.
That's what
So,
I'm
yeah.
talking about. So you always call me Mrs. Davis, Mrs. Davis. What's your Mrs.?
Mrs. Kears.
Mrs. Kears.
Yes,
Love it,
yes,
love it,
yes.
love it, Mrs. Kears. Okay, Mrs. Kears. I know you love seafood.
Mm-hmm.
I know you love to eat out a lot. Do you cook for your hubby?
I do.
You can cook?
Cook very well.
What?
Yes. Yes.
That's news
all
to
type
me.
Of dishes, all type of things. Everything. He loves everything. Baked chicken, macaroni and cheese, everything. Meatloaf, spaghetti,
What?
collard greens. He loves everything. So yeah.
I did not know you
A
can
lot of
cook.
cooking goes down in the house.
How did you guys meet?
We met out at an event. We was just there hanging out. And I was just there. Like, I had my little drink. I was minding my business. And I was with my cousin, Joy. And I just looked over and was like, who is that?
Ooh.
And Joy was like, I don't know. I was like, me neither, but we need to find out.
What? So you
Yes.
went for him?
I sure did.
He's
And then
very handsome.
Thank you. He
Mhm.
stood there the whole night just like, it was like we were the only two people in the place. I couldn't see nothing else. He didn't see nothing else. And yeah, he walked over,
What?
said hi. I said hi.
So you were the aggressor.
Yeah, very submissive.
Why him?
Why not?
Ooh.
Why not?
Okay.
He's
Tell-
perfect.
Where is he?
He's
there
right
he is.
there.
He's so cute.
Perfect.
Okay. Tell us about your wedding.
I didn't have the wedding yet. We just did our private marriage. The wedding is next year.
Okay.
It's a lot with a wedding. You know that.
It
of course.
is.
It's a lot.
It is.
takes
It's
a
stressful.
lot. Yeah.
Take
so
your
we're
time.
Yeah.
Take your time,
Yeah.
because none of that matters. Because for
No.
me, we got privately married at home,
We did too.
and then that wedding, marriage, whatever you want to call it, meant more to me than
At
this
home.
fabulous
Yes.
wedding. Like, I had butterflies. I was nervous. I was scared. But my big TV wedding, I felt nothing.
Yeah. It was an
Isn't that
excitement
crazy?
moment, right?
It's too much.
Yeah,
It's too much because
a lot.
it's there for the people.
a lot of anxiety.
But the private wedding is just intimate for you two.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what we did.
Did you meet his family? How was that?
I have. I love his grandmother. That's
Aw.
what he calls mom. She's
Okay.
amazing. His father, his uncles and stuff, nephews, aunts and stuff. Yeah. They're pretty cool people.
Is
Yeah.
he American?
He is.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
American like you.
American.
All right. How long have you guys been together?
A year.
That's good. So you're still in your honeymoon phase.
Honeymoon, lovey-dovey
You're
phase.
fucking on the staircase. You're doing
All
all
on the
type of
staircase.
raunchy things.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
kitchen,
Oh,
all
ooh,
over
ooh,
the...
ooh, Trina, stop.
Oh, yeah, in the guest room, all on the couch, in the pool, outside, just,
On top of the washing
Yeah.
machine.
Not
yet.
the washing machine.
Try
That's
that
a good one
Try that
tonight.
one. I didn't try it, but try that one. right. Are you guys planning on having children?
Family, we talk about it a lot.
I
It's
want
very
you to
sensitive.
have a daughter and
baby.
a son. I'm not sure of anything you're going through. If you are, I want you to share it with me.
Okay. We talked about it. We've talked about it a lot. Yeah, if now would be the time.
It is.
You know,
It's
I've been
time.
through the whole process of having a kid before. I had a miscarriage. It didn't work. It was the most terrifying thing. It's just one of those uncomfortable things. And it was just one of the things that made me say, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know. After that, I wasn't in no space or with anybody to even think of it no more. It's
Right.
just time passed, life grow. And I got out of the phase.
Yeah.
And when we got together, in the middle, like maybe a couple 6 months over, we talked about it. I was like, a baby would just be so fun with us.
So I'm here today as your little sis.
Okay.
I want this for you really bad.
Okay.
I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to feel like I've had miscarriages in the past, so I don't want that pain anymore. You know, and I thought about asking you this question, and I'm like, I don't want you to be super uncomfortable talking to me about this, but I look at it like the brat. Everybody's having kids, and I don't want this to be a situation for you. You're 50 years old, 60 years old, and you regret it.
Okay.
There's so much out there. There's so much help. I will personally help you myself
Okay.
because I want this for you. You have a new man, a new husband. You need a baby. Straight up.
Okay. That washing machine, Mike, tonight, we are going to try.
Turn it to the
Let's-
back. And when he start coming, don't let him pull out. I need that baby in there. I need that baby tonight.
Will be the night.
Baby cares. Come
No
on with it.
pulling out
Godmama,
tonight.
Mrs. Davis on the way, honey.
Okay.
All right, you got it?
Okay, that's the new language.
When you're
tonight.
pregnant, you text me.
Okay.
All right. All right.
We're pregnant. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of emotions, Keyshia.
Have a sip. Have a
Okay,
sip.
what are we
We're
drinking?
cheersing to baby Kears.
Okay,
Do we want a boy or a girl?
girl.
I'll do her hair and stuff.
Okay.
Give
Ooh,
her
this
some
is
cake.
good. And
I told you. My drinks is the bomb.
Okay.
And what about a good drink that gives you a buzz and no
is that?
calories? It's mango rum and diet cran pineapple juice.
Okay.
That's it. Nothing
Diet-
else.
Okay, diet cream pineapple.
I would say 75% rum and 25% juice.
Why the diet cream?
We don't want calories and
Okay.
sugars, and we don't want to gain weight.
Okay.
Because then I
Okay,
won't be able
so
to
we'll switch
zip
everything
up.
over to diet.
Come
now.
on now,
Okay.
you know better.
I know how you are, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And plus, it's more healthy.
Okay.
We want to be
the
healthy.
healthy routes. Yes.
All right, you've been in the industry a long time. Are you ready to pass your torch?
Yeah, I'm in a walking out stage of my
Really?
career. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just into like I've been doing so much other different stuff, and you know I just want to do more producing and more
Yeah.
stuff that's like it's still in the same industry, but it's a whole different.
Behind the scenes.
It's a different involvement, like evolving from that, and because I see a lot of stuff that's missing, or a lot of stuff that, especially girls, you know, because
Yeah.
I'm a girl artist, and when I look at a lot of girls, I see what they're missing and why it's as a female artist, it's extremely hard
Yeah.
to get to where you're trying to go. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't see that, and then you know we come with way more than the guys, the glam,
Yeah.
the hair, the makeup, the
Everything.
all this, and it's a lot, and a lot of girls cannot afford that. They cannot, you know, keep the content up. They cannot keep trying to do a video, trying to do content, trying
Hair,
to, you know, put
makeup,
music out. It's a lot.
styling.
It's a lot. So
It is.
I just want to, you know, get into that.
You want to sit back and kind of like
Create
a new
put videos
Trina,
together for them, like show them
somebody,
different
yes.
ideas and be more creative on the scene, because a lot of them are so dope,
Yeah.
but they just don't have that thing that they're missing.
you would definitely be good at that.
Yeah.
Because so you've been in the industry a while. Your body is all natural. When you came out, did you have any peer pressure of getting cosmetic surgery?
I didn't know about cosmetic surgery.
Back then.
Really. Because, I mean, it's from Miami. Everybody's
Yeah.
already come naturally, shaped or
Yeah.
whatever. For me, I think the only thing, like, you know, as growing or whatever, because all my friends always had, like, boobs.
Yeah.
Everybody but me. I'm the only one with no boobs. But then people love that. Like, you don't have to worry about the bra. You don't have to worry about all this
Yeah,
stuff or whatever.
taping
And
it
I just
up.
always was afraid of that. I don't know. especially when they say I have to do it over 10 years, every 10 years or something. I was like, oh no,
You don't
I'm
wanna
already
be
afraid of
bothered.
needles. I'm scared. I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'll keep the little small boobs. And 34A, keep it moving.
I was just going to say you an A.
30. 34A, keep it moving.
As long as Mr. Swerve like it, bitch, we lit. We lit. So in 2020, BET honored you with the I Am Hip Hop Award.
Yes.
About damn time.
About time.
About time. Like,
BET,
give you your
owe
fucking
me.
flowers. Not just BET, but everyone. Like,
yes.
I feel like you've been in the rap game so long, and some of these little fucking whores don't respect you.
Yeah.
Like, come on, respect her.
I felt like I deserved that. I
You
felt like it was a
do.
long time coming.
Yes.
I've been nominated over a dozen of times in all categories. Never won, ever in no
And
category.
now y'all want to give me
And
award?
then now I get the BET I Am Hip Hop Legend Award. And, you know, it was just one of those things, well, about time.
Yes.
You know, and
they trying it. Like, you want to honor me with this, but you never gave me an award. But it's, you know.
it is what it is.
It is
you know,
what
I
it
take
is.
it with a grain
That
of salt.
doesn't mean anything.
The awards is not the main
It
thing
don't
for
mean
me. It was
anything.
just my whole longevity and all I contributed and did in the industry that really
Yes.
matters. You know, the
Yes.
awards are accolades. It's cool.
Hi guys, this is Kayor's Body Burner Slimming Cream. It's basically a fat burner cream. You apply it to your stomach, waist, and back, put on a thin tank, put on your waist eraser. The cream will then activate. You will actually feel the burning sensation from the cream, allowing you to lose inches and actually burn fat from your midsection. This is now available at kayorfitness.com. Me growing up in Miami, I was a huge Trina fan.
Mm-hmm.
And everywhere I went, they were like, oh my God, you look like Trina. I was like, ooh, I was like lit. Oh, I look like Trina.
You was already lit.
Yes. What era of your music career was your favorite?
Definitely like the amazing process. When I got to, I believe it was my third album.
Yeah.
Because I had learned so much. I had grown so much. I understood and knew how to do my own videos.
Yeah.
I knew how to navigate myself without the label. Like, they were
Right.
still going like through a blueprint or protocol, and I had saw so much stuff. I was like, you guys are behind. You know, like, we
Right.
need to do this, this, this. And, you know, the label was ran by a bunch of guys. They really didn't get it. I was
Yeah.
just kind of like moving ahead of them all the time. And yeah, I think it was around that time I kind of like realized who I was and what I wanted to do.
And you
how I wanted to do
knew,
it.
right, you have more creative
Yeah,
control.
yes.
Yeah. So you were a radio personality for one of the biggest radio stations in Miami. How was that experience for you?
It was definitely a learning experience. As an artist, it showed me a different side of the radio that we as artists don't know.
Yeah.
Because we feel like once you put out your record, you feel like it's a hit, the world feels like it's a hit, everybody's playing it, it deserves to be on radio.
Right.
Or radio have to put it on. It doesn't work like that.
And that's how I
And
felt.
no, it doesn't. And it's
Wow.
a system. It's not even about, you know, you having to pay to get your record on radio and get it spins and stuff. It's a system. The radio plays the same records back to back.
Every
It's a
damn day.
That's what they do. And as an artist, I will hear people say, well, can you guys play this or play this? You can't
And
do
they
that.
don't.
You cannot do it. It is
Damn.
not ran that way. We have no control. All we do is read our script and look at the songs that they feel should be played on radio. And that's a
Wow.
bigger level than us. That's coming from a higher up, not even 99 Jams.
So is it like favoritism?
I don't say favoritism. I think they going by just streams or sales
Yeah.
or like the record that is getting
The
the most
biggest
notion, like the
songs.
biggest song. And the biggest song costs to be on radio.
Yeah.
It's not for free. You
Wow.
know, just getting your song as an artist, and I try to tell this to a lot of artists when you're independent, you gotta invest in yourself.
You do.
Even when it comes to radio, like you gotta find somebody, you gotta connect with somebody that could get you in certain doors that you can't get yourself in. And you
Right.
know, there's people, you know, you pay for mix show DJ spots. You pay to get your song on bigger, you know,
Yeah.
it's levels on radio. And it starts with the mix show DJs. But that fee alone, if you're an independent artist, once you spend the
It's
money for that,
expensive.
you have no more money for nothing else.
It's done.
That's it. So now you
ridiculous.
really, if you're not buzzing so hard or working or doing shows to make this money back, to now invest into yourself, to make a video for the record or do all
Right.
this, it doesn't
work
help.
out.
So it's definitely a strategic process.
Right. How is your relationship now with Trick Daddy?
The same. Trick
Same.
is always
A
gonna
damn
be Trick.
mess.
Yeah, he's
A
always
damn
gonna be
fool.
himself. Like, you know, it is what it is.
What's next for you musically?
I have songs. I have a lot of songs that I'm
Really?
gonna release. Yeah.
Okay.
I have songs because I'm still a part of the Sony Orchid
Oh,
group.
okay.
It's just me when I want to release it. I just want to be in a space. My last album, that was another one of my favorite projects.
When did we release that
That was
one
June
again?
2018. That was 5 years ago.
Yo, it's time for a new one.
Yeah, that one, because I worked on it so long and it was mostly done by me. Like I
Yeah.
went in and I did everything myself,
Yeah.
you know, and then after that happens, now it's like, okay, when you want to put out music now, it's just at your own.
Yeah,
Your own
because you're
time.
independent.
You're independent.
Yeah. And it's
you bossed up. It's
expensive.
super expensive. You want to make sure you're doing the right stuff. You don't want to make sure you're overspending. Everything
Right.
has changed. The digital
all
platforms,
different.
social
TikTok.
media, all this stuff has changed. You just gotta like put a business plan together, a marketing
Yeah.
strategy, and know how you want to come out. I mean, I personally feel like the only thing you should be competing with is yourself. Because
Correct.
everybody is doing their own thing. And when you're sitting up as an artist and you're worried about who's on Billboard 100 or who's on the radio
You
top
can't.
song, all that stuff will drain you
It's
if you don't have
stressful.
the financial support to put yourself in that position.
Right.
You have to just go at your own pace.
Right.
You have to just build your fan base. You have to build your whole world. It should be your world. Get into that bubble.
Yeah.
And that's how you level yourself up into this industry. And don't stop. It's
That
like,
makes
you
sense.
don't stop.
So, what is your favorite song you've ever recorded?
Favorite song I've ever recorded? Jeez, I have so many songs. Okay, well, one of my favorite songs would definitely be the song I did for my mom, because that was a different song. It was very sad and emotional, but it meant the most to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, just to have Kelly Price on the song, like I love Kelly Price. I didn't
Yeah,
expect
she
that or
sings
see
really
that
good,
happen.
yeah.
So that will become like a personal favorite Trina song.
Wow.
When it comes to just being an artist and my whole creative space, I would go with Here We Go, because that was like a
I like
different
that. You
song.
and
It was
Kelly.
challenging. Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of changed the dynamic of the baddest to that.
Yeah.
You know, it's for the women to pop their stuff and feel like, okay, don't play with me. Here we go again with this stuff. So it was kind of that.
What kind of music do you listen to? Because a lot of artists, it's so surprising. They don't listen to the music we think they listen to.
No, I listen to all kind of music, honestly.
You listen to Jamaican music?
I do. I listen,
Okay.
because that's when I'm in my, and I had my dreams. And that's when
lips,
you ready to just
they're
wind
rough,
it. Yeah,
they're rough.
it's just times that's in the house, in the car, you going out. I listen to all type of music, all Caribbean music. I listen to like rock music. I listen to like pop music, any kind of. I just like music. I love music. So whatever the vibe, old school music. I love old music. I love like back in the day, like Betty Wright and Shirley Murdoch, and I just love, you know what I'm saying, those kind of songs. I love, like, you know, I'm just a music.
Is your house noisy? Like you wake up and you turn your music on?
No, I usually have on like a meditation thing. It's almost like a slow kind of thing, like kind of
Okay.
vibe off the day. Music turning on for me is more like when I'm getting glam and stuff.
Okay, you want to turn up for your event. I do that too.
Or
That
like
makes
if we
sense.
about to go somewhere and like I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to go,
Get
and it's
your
like, okay, let's
vibe.
get the vibe pumping
Yes.
and maybe pour a drink before, like that's, other than that, no.
How do you feel about the rap industry today?
It's changing.
It
It's
is.
changed a lot. It's different. And I guess, you know, people think it seemed to be easier because we have so much more social media and, you know, ways and platform for music to be out, but it's also a lot more difficult because a lot of the platforms that we had to like put our music on and express, I'm not talking about like streaming platforms. I'm talking about like MTV, like BET,
Yeah, we
like the
don't have
stages.
that
We don't have
anymore.
that. So a lot of these artists, if you're not working and getting booked to do shows or you're in concerts or festivals, it's
over.
local or it's not happening. It's only on social media. And even with people following you on social media, you literally could have 1 million followers. 1 million people is not downloading and streaming your album.
They're not.
You understand what I'm saying?
But not only that, social media blocks you. Your shadow banned.
yeah, it's so much stuff
now
come to,
you
like,
show
take away
it to
from it.
10,000 people. It's
Yeah.
so unfair.
It's like a gift and a curse.
It
you know?
plays games.
You got to work extremely more hard and you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
Super consistent.
What's your take on some of these female rap beefs? Like they're literally beefing over nothing.
I hate the beefs. I just feel
Stupid.
like, to me, here's the thing. Like, the reason I didn't never get caught up in that really. Now, it's times I'll pop my shit because you're not going to say
we
nothing
know.
crazy. But
We're not
I
terrible.
stay away from that because it does nothing for you.
No.
It does nothing for you, your
Stupid.
career. That's not beneficial. It's not getting you paid.
No.
And on top of that, if you weren't doing this, the thing you love, this passion, being creative, going to the studio, expending your money,
Yeah.
paying for tracks, paying for videos, paying for glamour, if you're investing all this time in that and then now you're beefing, throwing it away,
Doesn't make
I don't,
sense.
me personally, just want to make money and keep it moving.
Yeah, it
do my songs,
doesn't
do
make
my
sense.
performances, do shows. That's how I navigated my way through.
Right.
Constantly stuck on the business. Everything else, this is not high school.
Because you're focused.
Yeah, it's a thing that 24 years later to be here.
Yeah.
Like if I wasn't like strict with that mindset, then it wouldn't be 24 years here. Because
Right.
you can get thrown off. That internet have you like delusional. You throw it
Yes,
off.
just by a
People,
comment.
everybody talking stuff about you, and you're an artist. So now you're just in all these beats, and people are gassing you up, and sometimes not even seeing it's gonna cause you to crash out. So you just gotta be mindful. Like you gotta understand, what do you really want? It's bigger than just being a female rapper. After the female rapper, then what? Are you a businesswoman inside of that female rapper?
They're not businesswomen.
Are you planning bigger things while you're doing all this? Because how are you going to stay around for the next 10 years or the
Right.
next 15 years? A lot of the artists won't be around
They
for that
won't.
because they're getting like short side with so much stuff that does not have nothing to do with your craft
No, it
or your
doesn't.
artistry. It's like, it don't make sense to me.
What's a typical day for you now?
Typical day, relaxing at home,
Being with your husband.
being with my husband, cooking. I always cook, but just cooking like for my friends is different than cooking for my husband.
It's different.
It's intimate.
different.
It's, baby, what do you want to eat? I'm gonna
Yeah.
cook this. Like, and
So you're a submissive wife.
yes,
Good.
yeah. It's always, baby, what do you want to eat? And even if he said, baby, whatever you want, I'm asking first because I want to know
Yes.
what you feel like eating tonight. And just relaxing because I work so much. When I'm not
Yeah.
working, I honestly don't want to do nothing.
You want to
I don't want to walk in the mall. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to stay at home
Yeah.
and relax, watch TV, like
just
just
want to chill. You've been
strategize.
there, done that
Yes,
for so many
refocus.
years.
It's like the same thing. You get over it.
Over and over, yeah.
over it.
So you lost your brother.
Yes.
You lost your mom.
Yes.
Then you lost your niece.
Yes.
I personally know that this is really hard for you.
It's
Are you
shaming.
getting better with dealing with this stuff?
There's good days,
Yeah.
but every day seems like a bad day when it comes to that, no matter
Nothing
what,
about- no
because
matter how
it's something
long.
that you can't control.
Yeah.
It's something that money can't buy. It doesn't matter. You can't just buy your way out of this. You can't just. So it's one of those things where, for me, like, I have days where I'll be like face on the floor going through it, and I have days where I'll just look at stuff with them and I'll just smile and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Or like my mom's favorite color is orange, so every time
We
I see
know
orange,
that.
I'm just like I'm feeling like she's around
there,
me. My niece's
yeah.
favorite color is purple. Every time I see
Aw.
that, I know she's somewhere near. So I kind of like, honestly, like transition my mind into that and just think of it in that way, because there's nothing I can do about how I
Right.
feel. It's just a one day at a time healing process that there's no end to the healing. It seems
Right.
like it's a forever healing thing because you're never going to forget. There's birthdays, there's holidays, there's the day they passed away. So all
Right.
these days is a constant reminder. And then it's different times of the year, different months of the year. So throughout the year, I have to go into, like, my mom
Yeah.
passed in September, my niece in
What
July.
year was your mom passing?
2019.
So 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Then my niece, 2022. Then my brother, 2013. So really,
Wow.
for the last 13 years, my life has really been
dealing
held,
with this.
despite of how I have
The
carried it
success, yeah.
in the public's eye and just pushed through. When you see me laughing and just having the best time of my life, it seems to be. And sometimes I just want to like tip over and just fall down because it just feel heavy.
So this is a tough question. I'm only asking you this because I experienced it losing my dad. Do you think there's any positivity from you losing your mom?
Well, the positive part that I feel about my mom not being here is I still feel her here,
Right.
even though I can't see her here.
You feel her, yeah.
I can feel her energy. I can feel her presence. I know when like I'm feeling away and I'm praying and I'm also praying to God, but I'm also talking to my mom. So
Yeah.
I'm praying, but then I'm
She's
like
hearing
having
you.
a separate conversation with her. Like, I know you can hear me or whatever I'm saying at the time. That's the only part, because there's a part of me that truly understands that in this life we all must go.
Right.
We just don't know when.
Right.
It's a scary thing because nobody thinks about that.
Right.
Nobody knows when you leave out your house, is this the last day?
Right.
We don't prepare ourselves for that every day. With my mom, by her being sick, it was, I think, that's the part that is, I just can't get over. Because here's this healthy woman that never drink or smoke or nothing or anything, and then all of a sudden, like, her life is just, like, vanishing away. And I watched it to where it's unprocessable. Yeah. I'm literally, like, came home in the house and my mom is not moving or breathing. Wow. And I'm seeing this, like, wait. Like, I feel like I died, like, that day, really. So I'm just like, my spirit is here. Wow. Because that day, what I saw, it never goes out of my face.
It's not going to go away because you saw it.
I saw her there, and I'm just like, I got all the time with her in the bed while she's there. I just can't believe it, you know? Yeah. But the part with her, to watch her go through that was the most bad part. I don't like the suffering. She don't need to suffer, you know? It was unfair. Like enough already. I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't stand another second of it. It was, I could not. I couldn't.
It's painful. It's hard, and like I can relate to you because I lost a parent, but nobody understands.
It's hard.
Like, I lost my dad when I was 10, and I still remember the whole thing.
Yeah.
But my positive from it, I felt like he died to give us a better life. Mm-hmm. Because we lived in Jamaica, we were going through a lot of struggles, a lot of robberies, a lot of people trying to kill us, and like once he died, it ended. So I just try to use that, like,
positive.
Like, that's the positive. Because what else are you gonna do? Yeah. You need something
to. You're a child.
Yeah, you're a child.
To fulfill.
And you see your dad on the ground bleeding to death, you know, shot in his head. It's like, you don't forget that.
No, ever.
You know, but in my mind, I'm like, you know what? God took my dad to give me a better life, and I'm grateful for it. You know.
And he's still with you in spirit.
Yeah, and I feel that way. And I talk to him, his pictures in my closet. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like, I just be so silly with it. You know what I'm saying?
That brings the laughter and the peace.
It does, because I probably would have still been in Jamaica.
Wow.
You know? Because he was a breadwinner. My mom never worked. So we moved to America a day after he was buried. Wow. So I probably would have never been here.
Never came over here.
No. Yeah. You know. All right, let's switch gears a bit out of the sad stuff. Hey guys, I want to introduce you to Keyshia Fitness Waist Eraser, and this waist eraser will help you shed inches off your waist, baby. If you are a gym rat like me, you wear it to the gym. If you don't want to work out and be lazy, you could wear it while you're picking up your kids from school, doing household chores. You will lose literally 2 to 3 inches off your waist in day 1. Pairs beautifully with our Body Burner Cream and our detox pills, now available at KeyShiaFitness.com. What's your relationship with your sister?
Me and my sister are super close.
Good.
We have a great relationship. We talk every day just for no reason. Like, I'll FaceTime her, like, talk to her, call her. Like, we're just together.
How is it with you being the breadwinner in your family? Do you have issues like friends, family, begging? Feel like they're entitled to your success? Like,
I do. Well, you know, to me, I've helped everybody in my family and friends that's been around me my whole entire career. And it got to this place to where, like, I don't lend people money. I'm not lending you money, and I'm not the bank, and I'm not lending you money because that causes issues and it causes fallouts and it causes just too much entitlement. A person feel and see you working so much and think I'm entitled to get this, or I know you got it, I need at this moment. And then, but I'm a person that want to help you or try to put you in a position to where you can make money, so you don't have to ask me for nothing. Because I do want to see you have and taken care of and well off, but it could be overbearing at times. It could be a lot, and I just kind of set that in place, you know. And this is mostly, you know, it's people that you're around all the time, you know. I don't really have that problem. My sister doesn't ask me for anything, you know. But yeah, it's draining. It is. It's draining. People mad if you don't do or give them something, and I'm looking like, yeah, baby, I just flew from Miami to LA to Vegas, out the country to Canada, back to Miami to work. My feet are swollen. I am tired of working, and all week and weekend you were doing what? Sitting on
Nothing.
social media, watching everybody else live their
Yeah.
life and not do nothing for your life? No, we're not
I'm
doing
not
that.
doing that.
We're not doing that.
So the baddest book is out now.
Yes.
Tell the fans where they can purchase your book.
It's out everywhere. It's at Barnes & Noble. It's everywhere. Amazon, everywhere. I did an audiobook as well. So make sure you guys check that out. You get to hear me, narrate and talk about everything that's in the book. And the book is a memoir, of course. And I basically did this. This is my first book. So what I did was I just kind of like kept it raw and real. Started from the very beginning. My whole life before the baddest.
Yeah.
And went into the whole legacy of it, the build up, the good, the bad, the struggles, the hard, the loss, everything that I learned in the industry, navigating through meeting some of my favorite peers in the industry, artists I've worked with, and just women in the industry and the culture as a whole, and to still be here, to be to be the most consistent.
Yes.
And I just, started and told the whole story. A lot of people, want to know. They don't know. They just saw Nan. They thought that's how it started. They didn't know I was already popular before Nan. Just this whole, organic thing.
You was
So
that girl in Miami.
Yeah, I just started it from the beginning and, took them on through the journey.
I definitely have to read it.
Yes.
All right. What's your advice you would give to young girls today about life?
Figure out who you want to be in your real self. Whatever it is, whatever path you're on, whatever career you choose, whatever it is that you want to do, you have to show up as the real you.
Yeah.
Because this is the real world. And it's not as glamorized as we make it look.
Especially social media.
A lot of work comes into this.
Yes.
And you will get lost in this industry trying to navigate if you're not prepared.
Yeah.
It's like I always say, it's like the 6 P's, like proper planning prevents piss poor performances.
Oh, I like that.
That means you need to be strategic with your life.
Wow.
Know what it is that you want to do.
Yeah.
Figure it out, focus on that. But know who you are, because that's what's building first. Like, you're the person you have to build you.
Yeah.
And then in order to become what it is that you want to do. And it's not easy. It's extremely hard. Everything's not going to be, peaches and cream or silver spoons. It's going to get tough. You're going to have to figure a lot of things out. It's going to be some times that life ain't good for you. Life is life and you lose somebody.
Yep.
The social media has driven you into a place where you don't want to come back. And if you don't know who you are, truthfully, you're going to lose yourself.
You'll get lost.
You're going to lose yourself in this. It's extremely hard for us as girls, as women, navigating in the industry that is curated and is dominated by guys.
Men.
And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And if you want to be in this field, you got to put your shield and your cape on and get ready.
Right.
Because, it's a lot of lions and tigers and bears out here.
What's next for you?
Life, everything that I'm just interested in doing, just being happy with my husband, continuing to build and work with him, and just building a future where we can disappear and just be happy on the beach.
Ooh.
And
With the baby.
With the baby.
With the baby.
Yeah, with the
I
little
want
baby.
I want that little baby.
Yeah, with that little
How
baby.
does he feel about the baby?
He likes that. We talk about it, though.
Yeah.
We talk about it. We've talked about it. And to him, it's however and whatever I want.
Why do I get that you're scared?
I am. I'm scared, Keyshia. Let me take a little sip
Why?
of this because...
Come on. I just did 2 back to back.
It was not back to back.
Yes, they're 2 years apart. That's back to
Okay.
back.
Yeah, that's back to back.
Back to back. I don't even want 2 for you. I just want 1. I
One?
know I'm bringing this back.
Okay.
But I don't.
You think I'm scared, though. I am. I'm going to be honest.
I know you're scared, and I don't know why I get this feeling. God
I am
help me.
very scared,
I feel like your
Keyshia.
mom wants this. I get that. Your mom wants you to have a baby. And she feels like that will make you feel complete. Do you feel that way? Do you think about that? I don't know why I feel that way. I don't know who I think I am, but that's what I feel. I feel like your mom wants you to have a baby so bad.
Wow.
And I brought this up
Okay.
earlier, and it's not my business to keep bringing it up, but I feel like I have to say it.
I'm happy you said it.
Yeah.
you, because it's you. Like me, you
Yeah,
have a different
we're
relationship.
sisters. I can tell you
And
how I
can
feel.
Yeah, you can.
And
I
it's
can
coming
take it
from a
you.
genuine place. I'm not judging you. You know, you can do it. You can do it. You're Trina. There's resources
I am completely
out
terrified.
there. No, don't
Okay.
be. It's a great thing.
Okay, we'll talk about this.
Because when
I start texting you like, hey, remember you said da da da.
I
Now what
got
should I
you.
do now? Da da da.
Nah, because I'm gonna tell you, when my husband wanted me to have ice, because we already had his name, you know what I said? I'm messing up my waist. That's what I said to him.
Did you?
Disgusting, right? I said, I'm messing up my waist.
But you weren't scared.
I weren't scared, but I'm like, you know.
It's
and
gonna
then
be a time. It's 9
couple
months.
weeks later, I felt terrible. I'm like, girl, you're married. That's not the right thing to say. So I said to him, you know what? You're right. Let's try. And he was like, I don't even want a baby no more. He did. And I was like, oh. And then I'm like, stop being silly. We'll figure it out and let's do it. And it was done. And Erica can tell you, I was like, I want a baby. And she's like, girl, what? Get a dog. And I was like, no. And then I started going to places and see pregnant people and started getting jealous.
Oh.
And I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? So that's why I don't know why. Like, I'm sharing it with you because I went through that phase and I didn't give up. Then so I wouldn't get pregnant. And I'm just sharing this with you. Wouldn't get pregnant. So I went to the doctor. I had 11 fibroids. I had one in my uterus, one right at the canal blocking the sperm like birth control.
Wow.
And then the doctor was like, you have to have surgery. So I was like, oh shit. So I did the surgery, took all the fibroids out. It was 11 of them. And he was like, I guarantee you're going to get pregnant after this. And I did. Because you know why? I wasn't scared. I was persistent. I handled it. So I'm just telling you my story because I don't know what your story is, but if I went through that and then I had 2 after that, you can do it.
Okay.
You can do it. I never spoke about this before. Okay. You never even knew the story. It's nothing I ever spoke about.
Wow. Okay.
You know?
That made me feel
Make you feel
better.
Yes, because
Much
I
better.
fought for this.
Yeah.
I didn't just lay down and have sex and got pregnant. It took me 2 years. It took me 2 years.
Okay.
All right.
Baby talk.
Is there anything in your rap career that you would have done differently if you had a do-over? No. Okay.
No.
Were you ever interested in getting in different genre of music?
I mean, not really. Sometimes I do songs that's out of content, that's not really like the ordinary, rap song, different songs. But what I learned about that was way earlier. A lot of the fans, the thing about fans is they like what they like.
Yeah.
They like the music they like. Once you start switching up and changing, they like, what you doing?
They don't like it.
They don't want, but you gotta just be consistent, and you gotta force yourself to do what feels good and what you like.
Yes.
You can't be stuck in a phase where, are they gonna like this? Are they not? Because, and everybody have free space now. It's so much more because of social media. But back then, for us, like for me, you couldn't just change up the sound. The label's like, oh, what is you think you're doing? We're not doing that.
We want to talk about the freakiness.
Yeah, we want to talk about. We want to keep it right here.
Yeah.
And they get stuck in that phase. And once you grow out of that phase, that's when all the problems start. You get kind of out of that phase, and you want to do your own thing, and people not receiving a certain way, and that's another part of creative artistry that kind of drains you, because you still want your fans to like love everything you do, even if it's a change.
Right.
You have to make them grow with you.
Yeah. Because once you come out ratchet and you talking about this, you talking about that, now you want to talk about different things. It was like, girl, what?
Yeah, where's the songs talking about this? We want to get drunk and go to the club and
do
hear
about
this.
5 or 6 best
yeah,
friends.
we don't want to talk
my
about.
ass big like the sun.
Yeah. We do not want to talk about slow love songs. We want to talk about this because, I mean, but see, that's why for me, I always like, those are the songs to me, that's for the club.
Yeah.
And then like when you got Here We Go, A Single Again, or like those kind of records, that's more like the grown and sexy. Get your wine.
You're going through some stuff.
Yeah, you feeling away.
Yeah.
You want to call your girl up and like, girl, who we think he is? And that's that.
Right.
You just have to kind of play with it.
All right, on my show, I do a segment called Girl Talk.
Okay.
And Girl Talk means you can now interview me. You can ask me whatever you want, and I'll just respond.
Okay. It's my time now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mrs. Davis.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, that's
Mrs.
my name.
Davis.
Yes.
Okay, before I do the question, we're going to say this. This is like, I've been knowing you for over 2 decades.
Yes.
And one of the reasons I actually really adored and loved you, because before, like just knowing you, hanging out, seeing you, that was one thing. But when you were doing your lipstick and you called me to be a part of it, and I
Yes.
told everybody this, here's the thing about, and people need to understand this. Here's the thing about entrepreneurship, being a woman, and being a boss.
Right.
In this industry, there's a lot of people that don't stand on the things they say.
Yeah.
And they do all these promises and do so much stuff, and it never adds up. The math ain't mathing.
Doesn't make sense.
Now, when I started with you, one thing I'm going to say, and this is the first thing.
Oh.
Everything you did was extremely professional.
Oh.
You were so strategic, and everything had to be so precise. We are friends, but we were also business. That was a
Yes.
business. And when it came to business, you handled everything like business, from payment, okay,
Yes.
to making sure the product, everything that needed to be done was done on the time it said it was going to be done. You do not have to pick up the phone and call Keyshia like, girl, it's 2 weeks, I ain't get paid. That's not happening.
The same day.
That's a business, and a
same
lot of
day.
people don't have that. They don't
don't.
move like that. They don't do like that, and that's why, as women, you know, people try to run over us or run over you because they don't feel like you got business smarts.
Yeah.
And one thing about you, baby, it's already planned out. It's already down to the T
I like
of
that.
what you know, what you want to happen. So I'm gonna say that first. That's
Thank
that.
you,
Let me just put that out there. Okay, so now,
Okay.
you know that I love when you come on the road with your husband.
Uh-huh.
And you know that I know that you're always very scared before you walk out on that stage. And I just want to ask, do you think you are scared because everybody's watching? Because you're very already shy and I already know that.
Right.
Do you think you're scared that people are watching, or do you think you're scared because, do you think you're scared of people watching you, or in that moment, like, okay, I got this. Okay, so like, because me being an artist, when I go on the stage, I know what I'm about to do.
Right.
When you go on the stage, you're not Gucci. He knows what he's about to do.
Right.
So you're just freelancing on
winging
stage.
it, yeah.
You just go out there and just
Do
go.
whatever.
And you don't even care. I'm like, I'm out here. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the same with my business. I strategically plan everything. I'll practice in my dressing room like I'm
Right
an
before
artist.
you walk, everything.
Like I'm a whole artist. Harold, let me make sure I can go down to the ground today and do
So you
freaky
practice to
girl.
go down first.
I sure do.
Okay, I love that.
I sure do.
People wanted to know. A lot of people wanted to know. I wonder if she rehearsed that or not, the going down. In my mind, I was like, because she's so scary. She just kind of like walk out there, whatever comes to mind. So now we know, guys, right? She rehearses it, right?
I do. Just not no real rehearsal.
But a little light.
I wish
Walk
I
through,
had
walk over.
like a dance coach to like teach me
you.
for real. I want to have. Yeah, I wish somebody would teach me to twerk so I could do it right, because I'm a professional person and I just kind of like practice on my own. 'Cause
Okay,
you know.
love it. Now, not me, but the streets want to know.
Oh, the streets. Okay.
What is always in that red cup?
This right here.
Okay.
My mango rum.
Mango rum.
And diet cran pineapple.
Diet cream pineapple.
And my cran pineapple juice has 5 calories.
5. Believe her, okay? Okay.
This is it. It's delicious.
Okay.
Isn't it good?
It's really good, guys. Really. Now,
All right. She coming for me.
do you take
Uh-oh.
yourself personally, your tea?
Of course. Girl, I took my pills before I came here today.
You take both the pills and the tea?
Not the same day, but I
Okay.
do. So the tea, you know, you got to soak it. The pills, I don't have to soak. So I took the pills before I came here because I know it's going to work in like 7 hours.
Okay.
So I timed it. So by the time I get home.
And how many days do you take it?
Every day.
Every day?
I sure do. I ain't got time to have no stomach.
No stomach, Miss Davis. Okay.
You know what it is for me, and I don't think this is good, but I don't like to feel bloated or feel like I have food in my belly, that big thing. I want my stomach to feel flat all the
and
time.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you work out often?
Yes, Monday through Friday, some Saturdays.
I believe her, guys, because I know for a fact.
Oh, I do.
I've asked her a lot of questions about some of the stuff behind the scenes, like in
I
real
do.
text message
I
form,
do.
and this is the same things that she told me.
No,
Even
I
gave
do.
her whole diet routine to me.
No, I do.
What she eat, what she don't eat.
If I don't work out, I go cuckoo.
Really?
I'm a gym cuckoo person.
Okay.
Like I went to the gym today because I gained 2 pounds, and I had on a Keyshia sweatshirt, a Keyshia bodysuit, a waist eraser. Didn't eat nothing
You
because I
weighed
needed.
yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And guess what? I lost that 2 pounds
2 pounds is gone.
in 1 hour.
Okay. What is it like being Mrs. Davis?
It's everything.
Everything.
Well, you're experiencing it now. You have a good husband. So I am happy in my marriage.
Okay.
A lot of marriages, me and my husband say this all the time, we think we have the best marriage, especially in the industry, because it's real. It's not for Instagram. It's not for people to think whatever. We truly love each other, and we are all we have.
All you have.
Yeah,
I
we're
love
all we
that.
have. And it's no breaking up. It's no divorcing. We're in this forever. And we both know that. It's no, if he even gets mad at me for 5 seconds, he got to fix it because you ain't got nobody else to talk to.
Just me.
Just me.
Just
so
me,
we going to
that's
fix this. Yes.
Okay. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, this is my last question.
Okay.
Now that you are doing this television,
Yes.
I like to call it a television show because it's very
Yeah, it's
glamorous.
not a podcast.
No, it's a
I'm
television
glad you
show.
called it that.
television
good.
show love. Don't get it twisted. Now that you're doing it, and that to me puts you you already been in the industry, but I mean
Right.
that puts you on the business platform of the
Right.
industry, a whole different side. And now behind the scenes and behind the camera, you get to bring people in and learn different stuff. Do it make you see? Well, okay, we have the artists that you have interviewed. Do it make you look at it and see difference in like us? Like, everybody do their own
I
thing in our
do.
careers. I mean, your husband is an artist, but
Right.
coming from being in this phase now yourself, do that make you get like the questions, or when somebody's asking stuff or talking and you're like, why are you in my business? Do it make you see difference in us, or how does that make you feel?
I do see a difference in y'all, but I think honestly my show is making y'all see a difference in me. A lot of people are like, whoa, you're so nice.
I already knew that though.
Yeah,
See,
they
just
don't
minus.
know. They're like, oh, you're so intelligent. Oh, you have a personality. We thought you were stuck up. Yeah, because
Really?
they don't know.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's changing them,
for you.
about me.
Got
Like,
it.
oh my God, she's so sweet. She's intelligent. She can talk. She's articulate. So it's for them. Like, wow, all the comments is that's what's
Really?
happening.
Wow, I love that for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Thank
I'm
you,
proud
darling.
of you.
I am proud of you
This
too.
whole business looks amazing on you
Thank
because
you
you're
so
already a
much.
superwoman and a
Thank
boss.
you. Thank you, baby.
And I am happy to be here
Thanks
supporting
for coming.
you. Of course.
Thanks for coming. And as always, I tell you,
Always.
you're my number
I
one
know.
supporter in this fake industry.
Yes.
Yes, you
I've
are.
been supporting you from day one.
Mrs.
Vice
Kears.
versa. Vice versa.
Mrs. Kears. Am I saying it right?
Yes, Mrs. Kears.
Kears. Mrs. Swerve. Swerve Pandem.
Swerve on them.